2019 Mountain Dew GSL Season 3 Code S Reversal.
And welcome back, everyone, for the fifth and final match of the night. It's going to be our eliminating match, our decider match, our rubber match, between Trap and Patience, our first PvP of the night.
PvP is very volatile. I'm worried for both players.
Right? I mean, PvP itself is volatile, and any match with Patience in it is also pretty volatile. I mean, is Patience going to have something specially prepped for Trap, do you think? He probably wasn't expecting to
It feels like
Trap,
Patience
right?
hasn't prepared too much out of the ordinary so far.
Right.
Seems like he's been playing a pretty standard series, like most series. So I'm curious to see. This would be the match you would prepare for, though, if you were going to prepare for one.
I guess, yeah, because Trap obviously the favorite
strongest,
of the map.
yeah.
So hope if you get out, you'll probably have to face him at some point. It makes sense. Trap's first map pick, Thunderbird. You know, maps matter slightly less.
Maps in PvP are very weird. I don't know if I understand the full dynamic of PvP maps, but Thunderbird seems like a pretty standard map.
There must be a lot of thought that goes in, especially on a mirror matchup. Like
PvP specifically, there's probably more thought than other matchups. Like ZVZ doesn't really matter. We're just going to build roaches and lings and banelings or whatever. We're just going to play our game.
Right.
But in TVT is also different. But we'll have to see what comes up with this PvP.
In the bottom right-hand corner, in the blue, playing Protoss from Jin Air
Green Wings. Trap.
I think he owes you a soda.
What?
You basically said it at the same
Oh,
time.
that's true.
And in the top left, our professional memester.
Team LP. Patience.
Amazing glasses.
If Trap is knocked out in the round of 32,
Yes.
how salty is everyone gonna be?
It depends on how he gets knocked out. If it's like a mass adept game or like random DTs come in and kill him or something, then that would be pretty salty, I think.
Let me rephrase the question. How salty is Gemini gonna be?
Gemini's salty either way, I think. He's salty already because the Trap didn't come out first.
That's true. But man, mirror build so far. Early game PvP is so hard to tell. I can see why Tasteless and Artosis make so many jokes during this part of their cast, because there's really not a whole lot to say about the game, as we're just sort of waiting to see what they go into, right?
Yeah.
I mean
there's
they're going to proxy something, but...
Well, if they both do this thing that they're doing right now, both probes are being a little bit sus, as the kids say.
Did the kids say that?
Yeah, sus. You don't know sus?
Sus as in like suspect?
Suspicious, yeah.
Suspicious,
Sus.
okay.
This is sus. See that? Look at these pylons. These are both...
That's very sus.
Exactly.
Am I allowed to say that? I'm 30 years old.
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I'll allow it for now.
What?
Yeah, that was one. Your only pass.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So are we going to have double proxy Stargate here? Is that probably what it's going to be?
Don't know. The thing is with proxies in PvP is it could literally be anything right now. Less likely to be Robo because it's kind of far. Okay, one Stargate, one Robo.
Okay, I'll take it. One of each.
The Stargate guy makes more sense because it's, it makes sense. It's kind of close to Trap's airspace.
Right.
The Robo one makes less sense, but you don't want to build it too close because the Stalkers will kill it.
That's true. Okay.
If it is Stalkers. It's not, though.
Yeah, a couple of depths on both sides.
Are they both looking for proxies? Yeah, look at them. They're both scouting for their proxies right now.
Wow.
Oh, is that red?
Oh,
is that a red probe? That has to be a red probe. What did he just change? He changed it, right?
You're kidding me. Wait, no, he's queued back close
yeah, but he's
to there?
queued the wrong way now. He was queued the right way originally.
He was. You're so right.
I don't know why people re-queue their scouting workers. It doesn't make much sense.
It's the Monty Hall problem, right? You should just keep it going, and you'll surely have a better result.
Yeah.
Or no, it's the Monty Hall problem where you got to change it and you get a better result. Okay. So yeah, Patience is going to win. He's going to find the goat behind the door, man. He gets it. Look at that. Okay, so scouted out. What is Trap's immediate response? Does he continue?
Oh, he continues.
Okay.
He's committed here.
And what does Patience do in response? Just we see him adding on shield battery. Does he need anything else, or is that going to keep him pretty safe?
It's fine. One Oracle can't kill. I think you can't kill. There was a weird time where there's a bug where you can actually.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this
Trap is going to get in here, though. The block doesn't go down, and Trap immediately feasting on some probes.
He's going to go at least 4 probes here.
Oh, man. A nice surround there by Patience to pick down one of those, but 6, 7?
7 probes.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Wait, what?
And Patience on the other side going to do
Doing
exactly
the exact same thing? Okay, but that's recalled the Oracle, though.
Wow. But he just cancels the Shade and gets out of there.
I would have gone for it if I was him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is so nice. Okay, maybe he's playing a bit more passively because he's so much more potential with the aggression.
This is the 20,000 IQ play. He proxied his Robo there because he knew there would be a proxy Stargate. And so he wanted his Immortal to be closer to take out the Proxy Stargate. That's what it was.
I don't think Trap knew that this was a Proxy Robo until the Immortal got scouted.
Huh.
Like just there, because he just canceled the natural and built a bunch of shield batteries.
That's true. He has 4 shield batteries on the way. Goodness gracious.
And a Robo?
Yeah.
I don't like that. This feels like an overcommitment now.
This is interesting. The Immortal and Warp Prism going in opposite directions? No, he was just picking something up. Okay, never mind.
Is that a sentry walking by itself across the map?
You know, at this point in the game, it wouldn't surprise me. The Oracle not doing a whole lot of work.
This is going to be really, really annoying. You know what Patience is going to do? He's just going to sit at the bottom of the ramp.
Force field him out.
Yeah. I would be amazed if he ever attacked up a ramp, but this is like the proper like sit below your ramp army. 4 sentries and Immortal.
You're absolutely right. That's beautiful.
If he pushes up this ramp, it's a huge mistake. I don't think he will.
There are 400 shield batteries there. You'd be a fool to push up that ramp. Now,
he might get a gateway though.
He does only scout 4 of the shield batteries. I don't know if that changes things.
That's enough. Okay. He's just gonna kill a gateway for free though, which is good.
That ain't bad at all.
He's gonna get whatever he can for free. Go up the ramp. This guy is a madman.
That's, oh man, a couple of rough force fields there. Could be the end of the day. But
he's finding damage though.
Yeah, wow, getting a little, pecking down 1 Stalker here.
I guess this makes sense with the Warp Prism.
Okay, he's getting a Depth and an Oracle there.
He's getting a lot more than I expected.
And hasn't taken any damage. I don't think even the, okay, the shield does pop on his one of his Immortals. But wow, might even be able to pick down a Pylon. Patience doing a really good job here, keeping his pressure on for Trap.
Yeah, I guess he can always at the end of the day just sit back.
That Oracle is going to... I can't believe I'm seeing an Oracle depowering a Robo.
He's building a Stargate now.
What? What?
I don't know why.
Can somebody make sure this is actually Trap and Patience and not some...
If anybody were to do this, it makes sense
that's
for Patience.
True.
Patience is just like, you know what? You went for Proxy Stargate, now it's my turn to build a Stargate. After going Robo.
I mean, what's his goal with the Stargate there? What is he going for? Some Phoenix to lift up the Immortals, or
I don't know anymore. I'm confused too.
Okay, second gateway going down.
I think what we do is we build 2 Oracles and we sneak them in. All the Hallucination's getting scouted.
Sneak him in where? Trap's stuck on his base.
Yeah, sneak him in the main. Oracles, right?
Yeah, in the backside of his main?
Yeah, why not? Okay. 2 Oracles, 1 shot anywhere I'm gonna work this. There's only, what, 1 Stalker right now?
That's true, there's
it's
only
actually
1 Stalker.
a Phoenix, so we're just scrap that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
pick up the Immortal, do the drop, and looks like Patience wants to expand behind this. He's got a lot of money for it.
Yeah, he should be taking the Nexus any minute now. Stargate should get scouted here. Does. Phoenix is nice. He can push back a Warp Prism. That might be the reason why he's going Phoenix.
Okay, okay.
We'll see if he builds anything else. You can actually bring the... we can bring the Prism over to repower this. If you wanted to.
Ridiculous. Okay, so Patience has evacuated position at the natural of Trap.
Oh, whoa, where's our response here?
Double Immortal drop. This is really nice here. Let's see if he can actually kill any SC or SD probes yet.
It doesn't get much, but, I mean, just the force and, like, response to this is really good.
Yeah, Trap was a lot late to pull that back, wasn't it? So it might show that he's slipping just a little bit mentally in this game with how bonkadoodles the whole game has gone.
Yeah, 24 workers, 25.
He's leaving the Robo facility up.
I mean, he doesn't have any energy. He can't kill that forever.
What?
We see a Void Ray from Patience.
What?
Patience is so weird.
Okay, what universe is this?
Is he actually going to get the Nexus?
You're kidding me. No way.
He might actually get it. He's going to get it.
He's focusing it down, gets the cancel on the Nexus. Patience is playing this beautifully.
Does take quite a bit of damage on the Immortal there for that, but that's fine.
Man.
What I would do is I'd take the Warp Prism and repower up that Robo and get double Robo Immortal production.
Okay. Okay, that'd be a bold play.
Why not?
Void Ray is out and scouted, and surely at some point Trap is like, that's a hallucination, right? You're kidding me.
I think Trap was like, you would make them report or more Void Ray, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, it's you, my old adversary, Warp Prism.
Oh, maybe free Stalker here. Yeah, doesn't get it.
Barely saves it. Nice. Those 4 shield batteries are paying off.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision to attack there. I think we recall this Prism. Kind of needs it here defensively. He has no Immortals defensively right now.
Come on, he's got a Void Ray, man. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Look at that. He's going to push away the Warp Prism, but oh man, that is a huge hunk of army here from Trap.
There's no reason to be defending with so little units here.
Yeah, force fields go down. We don't see a recall yet.
The Void Ray is actually doing a lot of work.
I'm telling you, man, they're so undervalued.
Is he actually going to walk it across the map? It looks like he's flying it back.
He is. Ooh. Is he going to flank with double Immortal?
He just needs to defend. I don't know why we don't just get it home immediately. Is he going back out? This madman. It's a 1 base versus 2 base player.
Whoa, this is impressive. Now the Void Ray is getting picked down here, but getting a little bit of damage done on those, nice Warp Prism micro there by Trap to save a lot of these units. And, well, Patience has a second Immortal here to reinforce. I can't believe this.
He's not even fighting in the shield batteries. Okay, now we have 4 Immortals pushing on our door. This is a little scary.
Yeah, Phoenix lifts up 1 Immortal. Looks like the second one has gone down. But yeah, I think Patience is going to be able to defend
got
this.
it, yeah.
And
he didn't even defend with 2 Immortals. He didn't even need them.
Wow, Patience in a really good spot. And there it is. He's going to flank with these Immortals in the Warp Prism. And Trap's going to GG out Patience. Taking game number 1.
What a PvP.
Jake, pinch me. I think I'm asleep the night before I have to cast the GSL. I don't believe any of this is happening.
Our runner-up might get eliminated. This is in the round of 32.
Nuts. Somewhere in a campground in Massachusetts, Gemini is like holding his security blanket, and just like holding the corner of it and like watching it fray under his nervous fingers.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid game too. Like there wasn't anything too cheesy, or there's nothing about that game that was cheesy. If anything, the proxy Stargate was more of a gamble than the proxy Robo.
I was gonna say, aren't we at a great time in StarCraft 2's life cycle when double proxy from each player is not cheesy? It's just how the game is these days.
PvP, man. PvP.
So New Repugnancy, map number 2. This is Patience's map choice now.
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh man. So what does Trap need to do does he need to look inside and say, I'm Trap. I'm a GSL runner-up from last season. I don't lose to Patience.
Well, we're gonna have to see coming up in this next game. Any minute now.
Indeed. And someday it's coming. It's coming. Here it is. Yeah. The game's ready. Let's get into it on New Repugnancy.
Fight.
In the top right-hand corner, in the blue, playing Protoss.
Jin Air Green Wings, Trap.
And in the bottom left, in the red, playing Protoss.
Team LP, Patience.
Oh, Patience fan favorite? Interesting.
He's an underdog. He's getting a lot of cheers, man.
Is he though? Is he even an underdog anymore?
Well, he's up
the
one
Mars
game.
Slayer.
That's true. That's true.
It's his new nickname.
Add this to his resume.
Is this another proxy?
One time. All right. So Trap not proxying anything. No probes out on the map.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's true. But dual gateway back home. Well, Patience is dropping 2 gateways as well. So this might just be scouting then, right?
This is a proxy.
Yeah, definitely. There's the scouting probe. Okay.
Scout, yeah. But it looks like Trap may do it. It's hard to tell. There's 2 probes leaving. He's probably going to proxy too. Why not? Yep. Let's go for it. Let's just double proxy again. The question is it double Robo, Stargate Robo, or Stargate? Like, what is it? There's so many different options here.
Yeah, man.
What if they build on the other side of the rocks?
Oh, man, that would be sick, nasty, awesome.
Is he actually just scouting? Oh, it looks
both
like
of these?
Trap might actually just be scouting for proxies. He might not be doing it. Oh, yeah, the second pylon's at home.
Wow, okay.
Wait, they both have second pylons at home, right? I don't know.
Well, Patience has dropped his pylon in the middle of the map here.
He says
Cybercore finishes up, and...
It's going to be a Stargate.
Well, he's taking his time there, adding on another pylon. Oh, finishing up his ramp, that's why. Okay.
It's going to be a Stargate still. Okay, don't build it. Please don't build it. Please don't. Just give it a couple seconds.
He's going to drop it.
Oh, it's a Robo, too. He has so much gas.
He'll cancel, though. He'll cancel for sure, right? You don't go through with this. You cancel it and build it back home and go for a normal game.
Nah, this is Patience. Patience doesn't care about normal games.
Patience don't care.
I actually can't believe he's letting it finish, though.
That's surprising. Twilight as well.
He's also opening double... Okay, this is just a mistake, because you open double adept, you don't really have the firepower to defend that stock, or that pylon. Look at the pylon can actually get shot from the other side, too.
Ooh, yeah.
This is just a mistake. I think he cancels it now.
Okay, cancels it and falls back on his Twilight tech?
Yeah, there's no way you think this Robo finishes.
No, of course not. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Canceled immediately. So Twilight back home. What does Patience need to do to pull out of his spiral?
It's time for DTs.
DTs?
Yeah.
All right. In the wise words of Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yep.
DT Shrine back at home, or do you try and proxy that as well?
No proxies on the DT. All right, he's going for Blink. Blink is
safer choice, right?
I think DT's the better choice, but Blink is fine too.
Okay.
Especially with the Stargate. Like, he doesn't know it's Stargate, but no Robo. Yeah, they're not finding anything. Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, why would you let that Shade finish? He isn't able to stop the building of that third, and he's going to lose both of these Adepts. That's a real shame.
Yeah.
First Oracle out for Trap.
Is there a shield battery at home?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think
he even knows it's Stargate.
Ooh, no, Patience could be in a little hot water here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
3-gate Blink. Interesting.
Okay.
Not bad. Generally, it's kind of hard to make blink work, though. It's like an aggressive option, which is what Patience likes to do.
Yeah. Now he is finally dropping that expansion, which is nice.
Oh no! This is going to be it. So what happens is the Stalker is going to force Patient Stalkers out of the middle line in the natural or in the main, and he's going to go in the main at the same time with the Oracle. This could actually just end the game.
Oh
There's
man!
a small
Okay,
chance.
well here we go.
He's not going to.
Going to push that Oracle away. The Oracle with just 1 kill so far.
Okay, he's not going to end it. Also, the Stalkers were way less aggressive than I was expecting.
It's already sending the Stalkers back home.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't even push. This could be really scary if you time it out a little bit better, I think. Like the Stalkers go forward and you force the Stalkers into your base, or into the natural.
It seems unlike Trap to make a blunder like that.
It's not really a blunder, but less capitalizing on what he could have done. I guess he doesn't know the same thing we know, though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Robo for Trap. Gonna follow this up with Immortals and just, I guess, do a pretty standard 2-base Protoss push. Proxy Pylon at the 12 o'clock position for Patience. Keep an eye on that, guys.
That's the Adept Pylon. You sneak in some Adepts every now and then.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Stalker's already getting warped in, though. This Oracle is not going to... Okay, a Revelation there. Blinks forward to pick off one of the Oracles. That's nice. It doesn't have to sacrifice.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could have gotten punished so hard there.
Oh, forces the recall. Even going to kill 1 Stalker?
Neither? Oh, he was so greedy.
Man. Look at that Stalker with like 1 hit point left. How
that was greedy. He could have gotten at least one there.
Okay, Oracle is going to push back in, but Patience moving across the map now. And there it is.
The
Adept Pylon.
Yeah, the Adept Pylon. Look at that. See?
What a call. What a call.
This is a great call. This is actually what I saw Hurricane do a lot of, and it looked really strong when he was doing it.
Blinks up into the main. Distracts with the Adepts in the natural. Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he's going to let it finish?
The Adepts up there?
Okay, yeah. There it is. Oh, no!
What a trap from... yeah, you know what I was going to say. All right, so Patience loses all of those Stalkers to a terrible little trap there.
Blink out.
Yeah, he'll definitely blink out, but
he's
that's
gonna
a real
lose at
shame.
least one, though, I think.
Ooh, Oracle? Man, that Oracle barely alive.
If he didn't have blink, he'd still be dead, though. He's not
oh, for sure.
He's gonna lose one, for sure. Is he gonna wait?
Oh, he's going to stay. He's going for those Immortals.
What?
Trap,
oh no!
Oh, Trap being really greedy, but what an unfortunate time for a pause there.
This would be the worst time possible, though.
Goodness gracious!
He needs to pause here, though. Do you remember what happened with the Reaper?
Oh yeah, I remember what happened with the Reaper. I was here. Oh jeez, so that was really impressive there. Trap leaving those Immortals to try and capitalize on the blink away, right? Because he was planning to blink away.
He already lost
hit with the Immortals, and yeah, one Immortal already going down because he was so excited to just stay and really punch through.
The army supply is higher for Trap. The only problem is if both these Immortals go down, it's Stalker versus Stalker, and Patience has a blink.
That's true, and that's a quick
I can't believe Patience is so decisive to take fights like this. Like, if I was a pro gamer, you really need to think if this is the right call, because your life is on the line, no? I guess he's up 1, so maybe he can make these calls a little bit easier.
Yeah, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go into Game 3 against Trap. Are you kidding me?
No, nobody does.
Oh, man,
I guess that might be the same reason why he's being so aggressive now, right?
It definitely could be.
He wants to end it.
Yeah, I mean, there's that mentality in tournaments where you want to either win fast or lose fast, you know, to get something done right away. And it could be that Patience is really trying to engage with that and say, you know what, I'm going to make it happen either way. We're going to a Game 3. I can go toe-to-toe with him, but I will say it probably shows a mark of confidence from Patience if he's willing to commit to something like that.
I was always planning on doing it, too, looking at the worker count now. 24 workers to 37. 37.
Yeah, that's
so it's
surprising.
Almost like he needs to do this.
Yeah, what is it just because Trap got his natural up so much more quickly that he had the more income to support all those workers?
Yeah, he did. Also, the Robo stuff was weird.
That's true. Yeah, he did sacrifice a lot for that. So, a really interesting choice there from Patience, but I'm pretty happy with how he's taking this initial engagement, assuming the engagement does continue.
Yeah, that was quite a blunder, I think.
From Trap.
From Trap, but it didn't feel like one if you're Trap. You're like, oh, look, I got all these Stalkers for free. And then these force fields came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, wait, you don't think? There's no way, right? I may be looking into this too much. There's no way he ran in that stasis on purpose.
No, come on. There's no way.
Think about it, though. Think about it deeper.
There's still no... Come on.
Because you can get those Stalkers out if worst case scenario.
I guess if he knew that Trap didn't have blink...
He knows Trap doesn't have blink.
And he knew that Trap might be aggressive. That...
This would be mind-blowing. I don't think this is likely, but it's possible.
I'm hoping Patience gets into the winner's interview now, just so we can ask him that question.
Well, we don't get to ask him.
I'm going to throw a paper airplane down to Geary with a note written on it. Can you please ask him if that was intentional?
Yeah, that would be so cool if it was.
It'd be a wild play.
Now, I think that you want to whittle down the army, though. Like, it makes more sense to have that constant ability to blink back in micro more.
Right, you want to abuse your mobility as opposed to
especially
brute
when
force
there's an
that you just
immortal,
don't have.
because you can like poke them with your Stalkers so that the batteries or the shields go off and then you blink back, right?
Right.
But if you're stasis, then obviously you can't do anything. So
I don't know what he was going for there. What an unusual play. You know, normally PvP is not my favorite matchup, but this one is actually turning out to be super interesting.
I like PvP. It's intricate.
It is very intricate.
Especially if Patience is here. then it's even more intricate. But every matchup is intricate with him.
Yeah, well, Patience often reminds me of like if PvP is a beautiful waltz that you're doing, and then Patience just has a sledgehammer, and like randomly on the third beat, he might just take it to your knees, like a mafia boss. Oh jeez. Okay, so Patience up 1 game.
Right.
Trap, mentally, how is he feeling at this pause? I mean, you've been in this situation before as a pro gamer, right? A lot on the line here.
Yeah.
A pause at an unexpected time. Are you just so in the game that you stay focused and you think, if this is what I'm doing, I got to stay focused? Or does it jar you a little bit? Does it really send you off?
Well, Trap is the one who paused, so it shouldn't be too jarring. It might be more jarring for Patience because he's in the middle of his aggression. Like he's in the middle of his, very decisive decision here. So it might be a little bit harder for him, but at the same time, this game could go either way right now still.
So to recap, for people who can't see, we were lucky enough to have the screen in front of us. We can see exactly what's just happened. But we've got, 10 stalkers from Patience, give or take, that have just taken out an Immortal.
Yep, and
Trap
focusing down another Immortal.
1 Immortal left. Oh, what are they up to there? Oh,
I don't know.
This looks so serious.
Well, I'm wondering if they think they should recall behind like that Immortal dying or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to say what exactly is going on, but that would make sense as to why there'd be such a commotion.
Yeah,
because the Immortal did just get picked off for free, basically, the first one.
Definitely. Although it was already in pretty much danger. It was in a lot of danger because Trap
danger.
had put it up against the Stalkers already.
The thing is, when we see lag, we don't know when it starts for the players.
That's true. That's
like
true.
when you look at all those pauses, they're very strangely timed out compared to some of the other, like when it happens on our screen.
Right.
It's hard to say. I think it's really hard to say. Also, for example, remember when Patience, or was it Patience? Whoever surrounded the Reaper, for that person, they were making moves still, but the other person could not move their Reaper.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so it's really tough to call then.
Oh, it's basically
strategically
impossible.
what happened there.
It's basically impossible.
Jeez.
It's such a cluster. There's a lot of problems with that. With this.
Goodness gracious. Man, what I mean. Okay, so your Trap, you're a little bit distracted by this pause.
Your Patience, you're distracted by the pause too. But
so, assuming these players get to negotiate where they start from, where does Trap want to go back to?
Trap wants to go back before the Immortal died, and Patience wants to go till now.
Okay. Do you know the GSL rules for how they decide where to go to?
No idea.
To where to?
I have to imagine the admin has a lot of power here, and I think that should always be the case because there's so many rules that are just wouldn't work, right? Like certain situations just doesn't make any sense. You need someone to rule it. We need a committee.
Well, you know what we had?
We need a jury.
We had a very special guest in the makeup room beforehand. JYP, who was petitioning. Well, he wanted to be the admin today. He was talking to the referee and saying, "Oh, I should be the referee today. I should do that." And he didn't get his way. Is JYP somewhere with like is he sitting back with a cord cutter, like snipping that?
That's what you think?
Not let me be the referee. I'll show you, and like twiddling his evil mustache.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that, but
no,
it's possible.
Okay,
maybe.
I mean, I haven't seen him around anywhere, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Man, this will be wild. Can you imagine if Trap goes out 0-2 in the finals? Not quite as explosive as last season. I think when Maru went out in the round of 32 very quickly.
Well, yeah, not quite as explosive, but runner-up going out in the round of 32 is still very explosive.
That's still huge.
To Patience again, though.
Yeah.
Wait,
right,
what?
Right?
Think about that. Patience beats the champion and the runner-up the next season.
Beautiful. Beautiful
Patience
stuff.
for GSL champion. That's what it sounds like.
And so Innovation was the one who finished off Maru last season. It was Patience and then, I think in Group A, Season 2. Because Maru had to do the Innovation in the rubber match was what they played for. And Inno went on and Maru didn't.
Oh, yeah. Patience came out first, didn't he?
Yeah. And so, but Inno's already out this time.
Right.
So Patience might just have a huge smile on his face if he gets out of here.
Inno going out was so crazy.
Right?
Imagine classic Innovation is a loser's match.
Well, and think back to remember when they were doing the interviews with the players, talking about who they would most change with, and I think of the players on the screen, 3 of them all said like
Inno?
Innovation was the one they would change with.
All right,
but
guys, we're resuming.
Let's get into it and see what this game has for us.
All right, by the time we resume, the Immortal doesn't get picked off, but it does get injured. It's about half HP now.
Okay,
this fight is going to be really explosive because I think there's a clock here for Patience. This Adept might find something here, but there's a shield battery.
Interesting. So that one Immortal did go down. The other one at half health, right?
Yeah.
The third Immortal now just the second Immortal that's on the field, has just joined the fray. Trap is getting one more Immortal out.
Ooh.
A weird missed force field there from Patience. So I think, he's blinking into the main! He's going to depower both of these gateways, immediately forcing Trap to get up into the main to try and defend against it, but this is really cute from Patience.
You know what
He's
he was
going to
trying?
Sneak out of there.
He misplaced that force field. If he had force fielded the correct way, none of that army would have been able to go up the ramp.
That's so true. He's going to try and force field him back in. What are you doing? Patience, get out of there! Okay, he's fine. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. Glaives start from Trap. Robo starts from Patience. More Stalkers getting warped in, but there's at the reinforcing pylon there at the 11 o'clock. This is one of the reasons Patience is doing so well this game. He's able to continue putting on pressure from that forward pylon.
Yeah, the forward pylon being really important. 33 workers to 37. The worker gap is starting to close a bit.
Yeah.
But there isn't as much sustenance, as you could call it, in this army for Patience. It's more soft? I don't know. There's not as much power.
Yeah, definitely not. Okay, another missed force field. Patience has missed it in the exact same spot twice there.
Oh, no.
And oh, man, there's nothing here. The 2 Stalkers for Patience are in the natural.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to that
This is the
lead.
PvP thing, though. Losing 8 workers here is essentially game ending. Like, it's so bad.
So is Patience going to push now, then?
I don't think he can, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He has no vision up into the main aside from this one Adept. Is he going to pull the same trick that he just pulled a second ago? No, he's going to try and get up the front here. But Trap has his whole army down here at the natural with 3 shield batteries. Trap in such good position.
Yeah, this is starting to get really bad. I mean, 34 workers to 40. I think the gap would have been closed fully if it wasn't for that Oracle coming in.
Yeah,
but like
definitely.
tech-wise and army size, just everything is in favor of Trap right now. The only difference is that there's Blink. Also, I find it interesting that we're going Glaives against Blink Stalkers, but I guess that's fine.
Yeah,
Mortals.
Very interesting. Okay, so Warp Prism is coming out here. Patience going to sacrifice one Stalker to the gods of the Stalkers with the hopes that he can get away with the rest of them with the quick blink.
He could get the Prism.
Oh my god, he could. Okay, nice pull away there from Trap. Good catch, though.
Oh, he needs
so
to relax.
close.
If this Prism goes down, it's really bad. He loses a lot of his micro and a lot of his reinforcements.
Yeah. But remember, Patience is under a lot of pressure now because he's lost so many workers. He thinks he's behind in workers, even though he's actually ahead now, 42 to 40.
Yeah,
it's been so long that he's been behind. But yeah, so he's just catching up on income now, but still a little bit behind. But the reinforcing Warp Prism here for Trap is going to make this a very, very difficult engagement for Patience to take. We can see Trap pushing forward, trying to get all those Immortals on top, and these Blink Stalker micro from Patience has got to be beautiful, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
It's not quite enough. There's one Immortal joining the fray here. I don't see how you can stop this. He blinks forward. He does get a couple Mortals. He does get the Prism too, but this army is just falling apart.
Yeah, Patience not going to be able to do the GG out, and Trap takes game number 2, bringing us to a final match. Oh,
pretty excited.
So jazzed. These guys have put up, I mean, each of their games has been a knockdown, drag-out slugfest. They've got bloody noses, they've got black eyes, they've got busted chins, and their managers are pouring water on their face to get the blood off. Both of them being hyper-aggressive for every game.
Yeah, this is the PvP way, though.
Is anything going to change for Game 3?
Are they suddenly
going to decide to sit back and macro in Game 3?
If you look at Game 1 versus Game 2, I think Trap did a little bit too much aggressively in Game 1, and like Patience kind of took advantage of it. In Game 2, he kind of waited for Patience to come to him, and he scouted, and he played a pretty good game, honestly. I think this is a way better way to play against Patience.
Yeah, aside from that unexpected lag spike there.
Yeah.
Which maybe threw him off a little bit, but was still able to close the deal, which was nice. I liked his strategy that he chose in Game 2. Game 3, going to be on King's Cove.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens on
King's Cove, man.
There's nothing too special about this in PvP.
I always say that, but it's one of my favorite maps of all time. Interesting, we haven't seen Turbo Cruise at all today. That's a real shame.
Yeah, Turbo Cruise is a weird map.
I know, well, especially for PvP,
We should see Cobalt more than Turbo Cruise.
That's so weird, yeah.
I feel.
All right, so Game 3 going to be on King's Cove here. Trap and Patience currently 1-1. The winner of this game goes on to the round of 16, and the loser goes home. So let's see who it is in game number 3.
Fight!
In the bottom right-hand corner, in the blue, it is
Jin Air Green Wings, Trap.
GSL Code S 2019 Season 2 runner-up, Trap.
And in the top left-hand corner, Master of Blinks himself.
Team LP, Patience.
Master of Blinks.
Master of Blinks.
I didn't know who that was in the small council. In the red keep, I didn't know there was a Master of Blinks. I knew there was a Master of Whispers and a Master of Coin.
He's the Master of Blinks.
I like it. I like it.
Yep.
Let's get him a robe and some swords or something. That sounds dope. Master of Blinks. Probes again going out here.
I hope he doesn't go for a proxy this game.
This is so funny. I can't wait.
He's really not a bad PvP player, so he doesn't need to like rely on gambles or anything. These probes are going to pass in the night. They're
miss
not
each other. Oh.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I think that's a good thing.
It's certainly going to
Because they're both going for proxies.
Going to add uncertainty to the game, which is what makes it really interesting, right?
Trap's proxy location is so interesting. That has to be a Stargate, right? No, it could be a Robo too, though.
I've seen Robos on the high ground on King's Cove before. It's tough to spot sometimes, because obviously if you send a probe like down through the center of the map or around the outside, they often don't hop up onto those little high ground spots in the middle of the map to check for proxies there. So that actually might work out fairly well for Trap.
What if they both go Robo? What if they both go proxy Robo? That'd be really strange. One person would have to be, okay, there's a Stargate and a Robo. Okay. Wait, is the Stargate at home? Okay, never mind. I was going to say, what?
Proxy Stargate, unscouted. Proxy Robo, unscouted.
He might actually scout it, though, because he's going up on the high ground in the other spot.
Okay, come on, Patience, you
Okay,
can do it, buddy.
See it.
Nope, high ground on the other side, rerouting.
Yeah. Oh.
Patience not going to see it there, and the probe from Trap not anywhere near the proxy Stargate either.
I wonder which one is more important to scout. I feel like the Stargate's actually more important to scout.
Yeah, I think so, because the Stargate limits your mobility a lot, right?
Yeah. Well, the Stargate, too, can just slip in and do so much damage immediately, whereas the Robo is kind of like a couple punch, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the Oracle is literally like a knockout punch immediately. Though, it looks like we do see batteries from both players in the mineral lines.
Yeah, everybody frightened about what they're up against. So the battery's actually going to be really good then for Trap, who's going to be able to negate that Oracle from Patience.
Whereas the batteries from Patience don't really do anything, because there's no Stargate.
Okay. Man, these players.
Thing is, he can't wait for 2 Oracles and then go. It doesn't matter if you have a battery if you have 2 Oracles.
Yeah,
oh, the hallucination's going to fly over it.
Oh, man, so he does spot the
Did you just send the Oracle straight to the pylon now? Maybe?
Ooh, does it have enough energy to pick down the entire pylon at this point?
Maybe?
Ooh, I mean, the Immortal is still going to get out.
Yeah, one Immortal's deal you can deal with, though. Okay, it looks like he's going for it.
Go for it just for the pylon, but Trap seems to have sniffed it out, not starting that second Immortal and getting the other one home.
He doesn't... I don't think he has quite enough... Oh, it's close. It's really close. Oh. I think you must, though, right? You can't be patient and just not know. 5... It's so close.
Nice. Okay.
It's like 3 seconds.
Question asked and answered.
That's pretty good for... I wonder if the Immortal just goes over to the proxy Stargate now and depowers it, though.
You depower me, I'll show you what I can depower.
Yeah, now we wait until we have enough energy and then go again, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So Stargate on the other side for Trap, though.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
Is Patience going to expand behind this, then?
Probably. And if Trap goes for the expansion, his probe's going to block his Nexus, possibly.
Oh, man, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Look at the placement of that. That's gorgeous.
Oh, no!
The 2 Adepts get in. There's already something here, though. Should be able to push it away.
Yeah, but you can one-shot probes if you're in a better position.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get the probe that builds Nexus, though. That's annoying.
And then Shade back into the main.
Okay, it doesn't
he's going for it. So one Adept does go down, and the other one is going to get picked off. So 3 probes, not bad for Trap.
Not bad.
Not the end of the day. And a first Phoenix already on the way out. And Patience now building Immortals.
This Immortal's just been roaming, free roaming.
This game is so
Oh, look, the Stasis did block the Nexus.
It is 3 Immortals now, or 3 Archons. Oh my
Oracles.
gosh. Oracles is the word I was looking for. One going to go down immediately, though. A lot of Stalkers from Trap to defend against this, and 2 of them gonna bite the dust.
I wonder if it's even worth, though. 19 to 22. I think if you got a couple more, it'd be worth. 5 probes go down.
Yeah.
And he's building a Phoenix anyway, so maybe it's totally worth.
Yeah, it forces a second Phoenix out.
The Phoenixes are probably going to shut this down eventually anyway, so you might as well go for it.
Patience going into Phoenix as well.
Yeah, he wants to get 1 out just to deal with Prisms. That's what it looks like.
He does, just in time.
Does he?
Yeah, it just popped out. Or maybe he canceled it, rather. I think he canceled it.
He canceled it.
There. Aha, okay.
That's unfortunate, because he doesn't want to deal with the Prisms somehow. Trap's going to be able to deal with Prisms, but Patience will not be able to.
Man, this game is already twisted up in all kinds of knots, just like the other 2 have been. Both these players putting on a masterclass. Oh, this poor Patience Oracle is going to get picked down.
Ooh.
Forcing the recall on it.
Is he going to get it? Yeah, he's going to get it. Nice.
And look at this Trap moving across the map, already moving up into the 3rd of Patience. And looks like he wants to put on some pressure already.
Stasis? He might be able to get a Stasis ward off.
Okay, Patience sees it. What's he gonna do to respond
Stasis
here?
ward? Where's the...
No.
Is this the army?
Oh, man. Already pressure on the natural here. And Trap with a pretty beefy army going to pick down 1 pylon. Oh, forces the cancel out of Patience, and that's a big win already for Trap.
Yeah, this is bad, though. Like, only 1 Immortal, and there's 3 Phoenixes to pick it up.
Oh, dear. Oh,
this is kind of like what happened the first game. I like the Dark Shrine. This is like a really good way of coming back if you're behind.
Give him the DTs. Awesome. Okay, so hopefully we can live long enough to see these DTs coming down. But there it is.
These Phoenixes are being really aggressive.
Yeah, picking up. What are they picking up there? Just Adepts?
picking up a depth, yeah, which seems like, oh!
Whoa, a big stasis ward. That's a nice for patience.
That's huge. Literally half his economy is gone for like, what is it, 30 seconds?
Forces
He's going to get another one?
Well, gets the second one down. Oh, man, but this time Trap has seen it. Still, okay, for the cost of an Oracle.
How many probes are mining right now? Like 6?
That's so big. And Patience moving
I still
his
like
Warp Prism into play for these DTs. There's no detection here just yet, is there?
Not yet. I don't think.
Does Trap still have an Oracle on the map?
Does Trap ever make an Oracle?
Ooh, he didn't. It's all Phoenix. No Forge,
right,
no cannons, no Oracle.
He's building a Robo or an Immortal. No Observer.
Oh, man.
Is there
Patience.
Oh, there's a warping spot too.
Patience. Oh, baby. Okay, so Patience should get some DTs in here pretty quickly. He's rebuilding his natural. The entire army comes back home.
What did I say originally? How salty you would be if you got robbed by Dark Shrine or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
This is going to be really sad if the game just ends because of Dark Shrine.
Crank up the salt mines, Twitch viewers. It's happening. So Phoenix scouting around, wondering why there's no more army here. Is this going to be enough to
he's going to get it. He's going to get the scout.
Scouts
nice
it out.
scout.
Now, what is he going to do to respond to this?
Immediate observer.
Immediate observer, but this DT already
the
is
DT's already here. It's going to get a lot of workers, at least 4 or 5.
More than that, surely. The observer only halfway done. Okay, some nice micro there from Trap to try and save some of this, but 6 down already, 7, make it 8.
Oh, there's another one at the net too.
Oh, this is great
He
play
saves it
here
too.
from Patience. Saves that the observer comes out, but the DT is still in the natural, picking away at this pylon. Oh, man, this is nice. Look at this. The entire army from Trap going to rotate down to the natural.
He didn't send the observer. Okay, there it is.
Patience gets it out. This is...
and
nice.
Recall. Did he just know the Phoenixes were there? I mean, he probably just thought eventually it was going to happen. Nice play. Really nice play.
Worker counts even. Army supply wildly different. Why is Trap so far ahead this game, Jake?
I mean, there's a lot of things that come to play. Mostly the delayed robo from... I mean, he lost all those oracles too. Like, that's a lot of supply and a lot of investment.
Okay.
But I think Defender still has a huge advantage, so the game's not over by any means.
Yeah. Ooh, these Phoenix going to get picked down by the... Okay, still alive. That's all right.
Might get the Prism. Doesn't.
Playing very cautious now. I think both these players are spooked, man.
I'm surprised he's being aggressive again.
Wow, yeah, Trap rotating around the top of the map here.
Looks like they both want to be aggressive.
This is surprising. So these Phoenix need to stay alive for a long time to lift up all those expensive units from Patience. Patience making an Oracle, not leaving any DTs. That's interesting. I would have thought 2 DTs would be a big difference in that army.
Yeah, problem is observers will snipe these down really quick. He's going to get the Prism, possibly.
Oh, that Prism.
Oh.
Oh, what is this? Patience taking a really weird fight. Trap on the high ground, blowing him down. Look at this. Two Immortals already on the high ground, shelling everything down. Oh, and the last Phoenix does pick down the last Warp Prism. This is looking really, really bad for Patience.
He doesn't have a recall either because he recalled the Prism.
Oh, no.
This is going to possibly...
Shade's going to finish on top there for Trap.
Oh, no, he's getting on top of the Immortals.
Oh, man. Immortal number 1 going down. Immortal number 2 at about half health. And the Adepts are there to clean it up. 1 shot, 2 shot. And go.
Okay.
There it is. Boom.
A lot of the beef in this army is gone now. I'm not sure how we defend this. It's a couple...
Body blocking with the Adepts even to force out that Archon. That's gorgeous. A nice pickup by Patience to save it, but there's simply not enough
here. There's, 3 shield batteries? Not even close to finishing up either. He's getting on top of the army. If he gets on top of the natural, I don't see how we can possibly defend this game.
Nice micro there from Patience, picking up stuff in the Warp Prism, but the Warp Prism from Trap has also arrived. The probes have been pulled for Patience, but here comes a big Warp in from Trap, and it looks like Trap has just enough to make this work.
Yeah, we do see all of the army getting cleaned up right here. The shield batteries do finish, but there's nothing here to repair, heal up. A couple Archons is not going to be enough. 2 Immortals, tons of Stalkers, couple Adepts. There's no workers. 13 workers go down. 36 supply to 60.
Patience fighting for his life on the ropes in this 3rd rubber match here between he and Patience, but Trap showing us why he is a GSL runner-up in last season. Absolutely capturing this game with great aplomb.
Yeah, Patience staying in a little longer than expected, but this has got to be it.
Well, he just watched Fantasy in the last series, so he knows what a good GG timing is. 1 Archon doing a lot of work there for Patience, but there's so many Stalkers everywhere, man. It's just not enough. Immortals from Trap in the natural. There's the GG, and Trap defends his title, wipes the sweat off of his brow, and moves on to the round of 16 in GSL Season 3.
It's got to be a sigh of relief to actually get out of this group. It was pretty scary for a minute there.
Look at that half-cocked grin on Trap's face. He knows that that was the skin of his very teeth, getting him through there, and Patience so close to victory, tasting instead the terrible, bitter taste of defeat.
Yeah, he had a pretty hard group. I don't blame him at all for losing here. I think he expected to do better, especially after his performance in last season, getting out of the round of 32 in one of the hardest groups possible.
Yeah,
but
no shame for our boy Patience losing to Solar and then to Trap. It looks like we're going to a winner's interview. Andy, what's going on over there?
Hello guys, we have our final winner of Group H, round of 32. It is Trap, the runner-up of the last season. Congratulations. Thank you.
네, 먼저 마지막 16강 진출자가 됐습니다.
Now you are
소감부터
catching the
들어볼게요.
last train to the round of 16. How do you feel? Well,
마지막 최종전 풋풋전에서
in the final match, in the PvP,
심장 떨리는 게임.
it was really nervous. It was like,
약간 그 떨림이
it was so neck and neck,
네,
and
마지막
I'm
세트
still like
상대의
shaking right now.
카드가 상당히 무서웠습니다. 얼마나 위험하게 느끼셨었나요?
그 1세트랑
In the first set,
3세트랑
in the
서로
third
이제
set.
빌드가 반대 상황이었는데
네.
we were like in the opposite situations.
제가 불리한 거예요. 또 마지막 세트도.
And for the last
근데
set, I was
이제
on my back foot,
연자를 3개까지 뽑아가지고
and then
그거를
Patience went for
의식을 하고
3
있어가지고
oracles,
그걸 맞고서 상황이 괜찮아진 것 같아요.
and then after
네.
that, things went
자, 오늘
fine.
이렇게 최종전으로 16강 진출. 사실
So in the final
이휘진
match, you defeat
진출을
Patience and
생각하고
move on to the
오셨을
round of
텐데
16.
아쉬움
I'm
많이
pretty sure you
크시나요?
came here thinking that you would go
네,
up as the
저도
first place.
2승을 좀 간절히
I
원했었는데
mean, I
최종전도
did
또 오랜만에
come
가고,
here in that mind, but I did have to go through the final match.
사실 조성우 선수가 이름을 처음으로 알린
And
건
when
그
Trap
저그전
was first
덕분이죠.
famous, he was
저그전
known as the Zerg
스페셜리스트라는
specialist,
이야기로
because he was so good
처음
at
알게 된
playing against Zerg
거였는데
players.
지난 시즌 2부터는 이
But
저그전에 대한
from
아쉬움이
season
좀
2,
있습니다.
you've had some
오늘도
disappointing
승자전
moments
강민수
against Zerg
선수에게
players
패배를 당했죠.
since you did lose to Dark
썬더버드 불멸자 러시에 대해서
last
이야기를
season,
해볼게요.
and you lost to
거리가
Solar
멀고
today.
언덕 지형까지 끼고
Okay,
있는
let's talk about
맵인데
Thunderbird.
여기서 일 불멸자
You
러시를
went for a
가능했습니다.
one immortal
선
push,
이동제어서로 이득을 보지 못한 상황이었는데
and
그
you
배경을
couldn't
좀
get the
들어볼 수
advantage
있을까요?
from going for the cybernetics course first. What was the reason behind
성은
it?
인공제어설을 해서 그냥 서로
Well,
약간 가난한 상태로
I went for the cybernetics
시작해서
core first.
약간 그냥 좀 한 번에 그냥 노림수를
Then
준비한
I
건데
just wanted to
민수가 잘 막더라고요.
like
그래서
go for a
그냥
surprise
저거는
attack,
어쩔 수 없다고
and then he
생각했어요.
handled it perfectly.
그
So it was
저그전이
my
여전히
mistake.
조금 어렵다 이렇게 생각하시는 데는 그 땅굴과 군단
And currently, the people, the players are having difficulty going up against Swarm Host
그냥
and
그
Nidus. What do you think?
좋은 유닛이 너무 많아요. 적은
The Zerg currently has too many good
군단수도
units,
괜찮고
too many OP units.
땅굴이랑
Nidus is
가능성이 너무
good,
좋기 때문에
Swarm Host is good.
그것 때문에 좀 많이 어려운 것
So
같아요.
I think that's why other races are having
좋은 유닛
having a difficult time.
많잖아요. 분광기도
Protoss has a
있죠,
good units, right?
불멸자도 있죠.
There's
좋은 거
Immortal,
많잖아요.
there's War
네,
Prism.
갖추기 전에 저가
Well,
먼저 갖춰서
I mean, before we get those high quality
몰아붙이기
units, the Zerg just comes
그래서
rushing in.
그게 어려운 것 같아요.
So I think that's a really
그렇다고
difficult part in the
갖추려면 시간이
PvZ.
필요한데
So yeah, in conclusion, to get those
시간을 또 오래
units,
끌면은
we need time.
후반 가면 또 못 이기기
but
때문에
Yeah, the Zerg
그래서
just
어려운 것
catches
후반
us
가면 못
off
이기기
guard.
때문에 지난 시즌 2 결승전에서 와 그런 과감한 반짝이,
And
과감한
you did go
빌드가
very
나왔던
aggressive
걸까요?
last
오,
season
정말 그전에는
in the
보지
final match against
못했던
Dark.
그런 광자포 러시 이런
You
과감한
did go for the
빌드까지
cannon rush
사용하셨는데요.
against Dark in
그
last
배경이
season.
굉장히 궁금해요.
And I just want to know with what background you decided to go for this play.
그냥 뭔가
Well,
실전제니까
You know,
시도가
best of 7.
필요할 것
I felt like I need to
했는데,
try something fresh.
이제 진짜 다시는 광자포로
And
안
I
해야겠어요.
will never opt for a cannon
그래요?
rush in my
그럼
life
다시
again.
돌아가도 그런 생각은 없으셨을 것 같은데 이 정도면 주변에서도 이야기
Well, I
많았을
guess
것 같은데요.
people probably mentioned that as well, right?
네, 결승전 얘기할
Yes,
때
they did. Whenever they talk about the finals,
광자포러시 얘기를 빼놓지 않고
they always
모두 다
mention the cannon
하시더라고요.
rush and flame me.
네, 아쉬움이 있었어요.
And you know, it was a
자,
disappointing
시즌
moment.
1에는 4강, 시즌 2에는
In season 1, round of 4.
시즌
In
3에는
season 2,
과연
the finals.
어떤
In season
결과를
3,
맺게
where
될까요?
will you go?
마지막 한마디
And before you
들어보겠습니다.
go, any last words?
이게 제가 거의 블리즈컨도
Well,
확정적이고
You know, I'm almost certain to go to BlizzCon.
하게 되는 걸로 알고 있는데
I'm almost
이게
certain that I'm going to
사람의
GSL
욕심이라는
versus the
게
world.
이번
but,
시즌도
you know,
잘하고 싶거든요.
A human's greed is endless, and I just want to reach a new height every time I strive for greatness.
최선을 다해서
And this time, I'll try my best
후회 없는 경기 하고 싶어요.
and play
네, 알겠습니다. 이번
matches
시즌
without
기대하도록
regrets.
하겠습니다. 다시 한번
Thank you
축하드립니다.
again for the interview.
And thank you, Andy, for
네,
filling us in on what was going on down
H
there.
최종
A
정리까지 바로
human's greed is
확인해
endless.
I only took away no regrets from that.
Poetic
That's what I
word.
took away.
So guys, there you can see the results from Group H. Trap, unsurprisingly advancing to the round of 16, and Solar, not raising a whole lot of eyebrows, but I think some people are probably sad to see Patience go.
Yeah, it was a really hard group for basically everybody. So
Yeah.
I would have loved to see TaeJa get out as well, but what can you do?
not a bad mix. Not a bad mix of folks for the round of 16 here. 6 Terran, 6 Protoss, 4 Zerg. A pretty good split so far, right? I mean, you're a Zerg player, so don't whine too much.
I just find it
here.
funny that every Protoss takes time to be like, oh yeah, Zerg is really hard. You know, like it's kind of funny.
Well, they got to balance wine a little bit, right? Then it shows the community that they're like, yeah, I hear you guys. I know the balance wine is terrible. So
yeah, they like doing that. They like to get their last couple words in about balance right before they, advance.
Oh, poor Trap. Man, Trap, I tell you, in the last one, it's really impressive. Really quickly, guys, before we go, join us next Wednesday for the group selections. Those are always a ton of fun if you get a chance to tune in and see who chooses who in the trash talk and everything. It's been a real joy to bring these games. And thank you so much to Jake, No Regret,
Thanks
and
to
myself.
you as well, yeah.
Thanks for everyone for joining us. Have a good time.
Let's make it count.
I must practice tolerance. Next, GSL Season 3. Reversal.